Guys, how's everyone doing? So I saw this article and I thought it would be worth covering. So it says Prince William is going to exclude three royals from his reign and give them absolutely no duties. So what it says is Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet will have no royal duties under Prince William's regime. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex, the Duke and Duchess of Harkles have reportedly expressed a desire to keep the HRH titles for their son Archie, age 5, and daughter Lilibet, age 3. So how are they going to be able to keep the HRH titles if they don't do any sort of royal duties at all? I mean, they've never even visited Britain. They're basically American citizens now. I don't get how you can be a member of the royal family but be an American citizen and not have ever lived or been to the UK for any vast amounts of time. But okay. Prince William will deliver a major snub to Prince Harry. About bloody time, but yeah, I think we've all seen that coming. By refusing to include them in his monarchy. Haha. So what does that mean? That the two Harkles, Handbag and his wife Mouton, yeah, they're not going to be invited to the coronation. Serves them bloody right. We don't want to see your crinkly old faces anyway, and Harry's face stuck like a sour pig, He always looks like he's sucking on one of them sour sweets, doesn't he? And she with that honestly, that grin like I don't know, she looks like a crazy person, like the Joker or something. So what they've said is, what stuck with me the most recently is that he just doesn't mention them at all. Unlike the Harkles, who cannot stop mentioning the royal family. I mean, that's their bread and butter now. Oh, I forgot. We've got the scam jam, but yeah, I don't think that's doing very well. I think she's tried to get into fashion and stuff like that, but when you see Megan's fashion, you think, yeah, only the blind's gonna buy that stuff. It's horrendous. Anyway, it used to be that the family stuff was taking up a lot of space in his head. It was a very close relationship until Mutton came along, okay? And he was very upset. But he's not letting it get to him at all anymore. It is a change. It's sad. But it is a much healthier space for him to be at. I agree. Why even care about people that are trying to destroy you and set up their own royal court in America? And they're a laughing joke of the whole world. Insiders claimed William views his uncle Andrew. Finally, we mention Andrew. Finally. Oh God, I done a video about Andrew regarding a sting that where a royal aide admitted that Andrew, I have to say allegedly here, but he admitted that Andrew had been to Epstein Island and had indulged in effing, that's the word that this aide used, little girls. So we're not talking about teenagers here, we're talking about little girls. And he also said that he was made to give the story that Andrew didn't know or hasn't been to Epstein Island or anything like that. And it was all lies. It was all lies. This guy's been an aide to the Queen, Charles, friends with Diana. He had a sexual relationship with Fergie. And then he was also mates with Andrew, which is quite weird, considering he's having a relationship with Fergie while Andrew's out doing his days on the Navy. because he says he brought Eugenie and that up since they were little girls. And Andrew's alright with that. Well, I guess Andrew's alright with allegedly messing around with kids, so yeah. Yeah, so what makes us think that, yeah, Andrew's not some kind of deviant here? Ah, yes. It comes after Will's described in 2024 as probably the worst year of his life, as he dealt with the cancer struggles of his wife, as well as his father, King Charles. And do you notice, like, the more health struggles that the royal family go through, aka like Prince Philip, I think it was like heart issues that he had, the Queen having her cancer, Catherine having cancer, Charles having cancer, the more the Harkles seem to step up their propaganda and media game. It's almost, I don't know, disgusting. Yeah, it is. It's disgusting. You think that they would give the family a break, but they don't, because Mutton has to make that moolah with her dead flowers and her charcuterie boards and yeah, all the nonsense that she makes, you know. Her flowers with the wine, or wine with the flowers in it. In fact, in that series, like, it does come across she drinks a lot. No wonder I'm being married to that sour-faced cat, though. But I guess maybe that could be the excuse, or maybe she just drinks a lot. I don't know. Anyway, so they say so he describes it as the worst year of his life, and I can only describe what I'm trying to do, and that's I'm trying to do it differently, and I'm trying to do it for my generation, and to give more of an understanding around it. I'm doing it with maybe a smaller. Just a second, guys. Just a second. Just a second. I have to turn my screen up. Okay. So here we are. And to give it with more understanding around it, I'm doing it with maybe a smaller. A smaller what? R in royal. Maybe smaller roll, if you like. That's maybe a better way of saying it. I think that's a nice way of saying it, rather than saying, yeah, my in-law's an absolute psychopath, my brother's turned into a cuck, and yeah. So we want nothing to do with them. We don't want anything to do with them. And it's obviously like they're little woke children as well, you know. I mean, because God knows what those two have told their kids about their family in England. God only knows. So yeah, William's obviously just trying to protect himself. So it goes on to say, so it's more about impact, philanthropy, collaboration, convening and helping people. And I'm also going to throw empathy in there too. That's a word that I bet Megan doesn't know. Empathy. Can you imagine her on a game show? What does empathy mean? It's all about me. It's all about me, 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 me. That's probably your answer. Anyway. And they are as well, because I really care about what I do. It helps impact people's lives. And I think we could do without some more, with some more empathic leadership around the world. Absolutely. We do not want any more. It's all about me, 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 me. We are sick of hearing about Meghan. Every interview she does, even on our blooming podcast, she she's meant to be interviewing other people, but she always manages to turn it round to be all about her. It just should be Megan interviewing Megan, you know. Meghan Markle, special guest star, Meghan Markle. Oh no, sorry, Megan Sussex. God, she thinks we all fell off the back of a banana boat. Anyway, so that's what I'm trying to bring. That's what Catherine is trying to bring as well. And I sit here right now doing the F shot and doing all the projects I'm doing, like homewards as well. Unlike my brother, who I don't know, seemed to throw in the towel of all his charities as soon as he met that that narcissistic wench that he married. Well, okay. And then what else did he do? Yeah, he never bothered even visiting Santa Bali. He was racially abusive to the woman that was running it for him. And then he became a director of African parks, known very well because it's been all over the news that the rangers of those parks are raping the indigenous people of that area. I mean, this is their land, and they're fining them for picking fruit and or entering a patch, you know, that's meant to be African parks. Harry's so kind, the way they tried to make him out. I mean, they had him well, like, give the royal family their due. Their PR is fantastic. But yeah, they had him so well. But now he doesn't have that protection. Now we see the real old handbag. And he's a bit of a nasty piece of work, isn't he? To know that women are being raped and stuff like that, and still be happy to sit on the board of a company, makes you a scumbag. No wonder William wants you're that leech you're married to have nothing to do with the throne. Anyway, going to come. Maybe that's why she's like was wearing the moon bumps. Do you think she was like, I think the royal family should check the jewellery collection, I really do. Maybe that's what she was like smuggling out in the moon bumps. Because they were planning all along to leave, weren't they? So maybe like she was strapping them moon bumps on and smuggling out, you know, like diamonds and stuff like that. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? What the hell was Mouton hiding in those moon bumps? Because it certainly wasn't a baby. But yeah, get to checking those royal jewels, royal family. Anyway, let's go on with this. So Catherine's doing her projects. And who knows what's going to come next, but it all centres around those values of trying to help deliver change and make those lives better. Now, the only people that the Monty shittle to seem to make want better. Oh, sorry for swearing to my stalker. I forgot how much it offended you. Sorry. Anyway. So yeah. The only people those two's lives they want to make better is themselves. You know, like they would sell their soul for $1. They really would. I mean, like what have they done? What, especially her, what's she done since she left the royal family? She's wrote a book, a crappy children's book. She's done the Oprah interview. I mean, they're all about her. Come on, let's face it. She done Ellen, which was about her. She released the Montecito project that was about her but didn't last. God knows only knows why. She then released like Forever, all about her. Those stupid podcasts again, all about her. The Netflix rubbish, all about her. Yeah. Like I said, like there is a song like called It's All About Me. And that's how it goes. It's all about me. It's all about me, 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 me. So yeah. And the one thing that Prince William will never say it loud about Harry, what, that he's a twat? I guess, I don't know. So Prince William and Prince Harry still aren't talking. Oh God, I wonder why. Do you think it was because maybe slagged off him in his book or went after his wife? I don't know. Or the fact that Meghan was nasty to her, making her cry on the wedding day, bullying little Charlotte. I wonder why they're not talking. So sure, there are reports that Harry might extend. You hear this every year, every single year. I'm so sick of this. Oh, it's an olive branch, an olive branch, an olive. Every single year since these two grifters have left the royal family, they have been putting out an olive branch. At this point, we could grow a flaming orchard with the amount of olive branches that they put out. I could, like, honestly find a field, stick them olive branches in the ground, and grow my own olive orchard and make a fortune selling olive oil. This olive branch nonsense needs to stop. I am so sick to death of hearing they're putting out an olive branch. They're not putting out an olive branch. They say it every single bloody year. Sorry about using that word there, but they say it every year. Christmas time, olive branch, anything that's coming around like just anything. Olive branch, olive branch, olive branch, olive branch, olive branch. Oh my. We should just like now have a big poster of Harry now. Like instead of like when he's in Afghanistan, instead of a rifle in his hand, we should just put a big bloody olive branch in it. So anyway, with the whole olive branch BS, alright. So the olive branch, okay, to the royals and invite them to the Invictus Games. And we know why they're going to be doing that, because the Invictus Games is dwindling. The Invictus Games is dwindling. People are leaving by the droves. Meghan's made it all about her, like she does with everything. So they want real royals there, real working royals there. Because that'll draw in funds because they're losing them. It'll draw in crowds. Because the only people that attend are the sugars. Let's face it. They're horrible fan base. So yeah, the Invictus Games that won't take place until 2027. I doubt they'll pretend it. Like, come on. William and Catherine are not stupid. They know that these two are using them for monetary gain. And that's if the RSPCV, yes. I don't even think they'll bother to RSVP, sorry, anything. I think if they do, I think it should just say a big FU on it. That's it. So anyway, And that's it. Okay, the brothers couldn't be living more different lives. Yeah, because one's living with a psycho, and the other one's like living with a lovely, kind person, who wants to help people. But the only other person that the other one's wife wants to help is herself. William reportedly in his is in his feelings about it. A source tells Us Weekly, Meghan, Harry and Meghan are highlighting a life of fun. Well, why the hell does Harry always look so bloody miserable? Fun and lightness. Oh God. Harry always looks like his favourite pets just died. I don't know. Like, he lives like miserable all the time. A life of fun, my backside. Did you know the other thing that gets to me, like how annoyed he was about losing his protection status if he came to Britain. So he can go to the most dangerous countries in the world, i.e., Colombia, Nigeria, and Ukraine. But Britain is far more dangerous than those places. He's such an idiot, isn't he? If you were trying to get your protection status back, the last thing you would do, that's like you go and visit in Syria and Gaza and I don't know, like let's think of another place. Oh yeah, and like Ukraine. Oh yeah, you already went there, didn't it? But the last place you would ever do is visit places where it says like on websites of for travelers, do not go to these countries. But they couldn't resist it. They couldn't resist the mullah. They couldn't resist the mullah. And of course, Megan's got to prove her, what is it, nearly like 50%. It was like 47, 48% Nigerian. Like, I don't know how the hell she ever worked that one out, considering her mum is biracial, so she's got like a white parent and a black parent. So that would make Megan, we'll say 50% black, 50% white, okay? But then her mum married a white man, right? So then that makes Megan 75% white and 25% black. So how the hell did they get to the 47%? It was just a grift for a free trip to Nigeria. They're unbelievable. And then do you notice like when she was meeting the Nigerian team, oh God, like she got that bloody fake tan out. That fake tan was was slathered all over her. She misses parts of her body though. That's how you can like see that yeah, that she's wearing mega bronzer in the fake tan. Anyway, but a life of kindness. That's the biggest joke I've ever heard. So this source that tells Us Weekly, Harry and Meghan are highlighting a life of fun and lightness. We know who that source is. We know it's you, Meghan. Stop pretending that you've got sources feeding to like different outlets. We know you do it. We know it's you. Stop it. He said that Harry left a large gap in William's world. Oh gosh. Now we know this is Meghan. We know it is. Because how the heck could William and Catherine ever live without grouchy McGrouchy pants and Mrs. It's All About Me? The whole idea for Harry to work hard hand in hand with William, and to divide and conquer during William's monarchy. I don't think it's dividing. I think it's, yeah, I definitely do think it's divide and conquer. Conquer, divide them out of the way, and then those two can conquer. Divide and conquer. What do they think they're going to do? What do they think they're going to do? Well, when William's like having a break, it's the titles automatically turn to Queen Mouton and King Hangback. Divide and conquer. No, more like it's dividing the couple up and then conquering, so they then become king and queen. This is how we know this is wrote by my Megan. So Harry's not being there is tough. Doesn't look that tough to me. Honestly, it doesn't look that tough to me. It looks more like William's annoyed that Harry's just nothing but a big rat, you know. You wouldn't be able to tell Harry anything, any kind of secret. He's the type of person who would rat you out to anybody. He feels, what's this? He feels deserted by his brother. Not that he would ever say that out loud. Oh, God. Yeah, this is definitely wrote by Megan. Definitely. The reason that William would never say certain things out loud in front of you two is because you'd run to the papers and blab about everything. I think the royal family should, like, oh, they already done it for the Queen's funeral, where they said that she was travelling by train, and they leaked it to Scobie, you know, Mr. Plastic Fantastic, and so then he reported that the Queen was travelling up by, her coffin was coming by train, but that was a big massive lie. It was car and then plane. I think they should try another sneak attack on them. Tell them some other lie and see how long it takes to get to the news, the media. I'm betting you, as soon as they tell them, 5 minutes, Megan's on the phone to People magazine or something. Oh, by the way, don't tell them it's me. Say a source told you. Meanwhile, royal commentator Amanda, what's her name? Mata, tells the outlet that Harry is enjoying the freedom he didn't have as a working royal. What a cheek! What an absolute cheek! He'd everything as a working royal. Everything. Like, none of us could ever comprehend living that kind of lifestyle. The freedom. What does he do? Like, literally, the freedom. What does Handbag do since he's left the royal family? I don't see him doing anything. What does he do for work? What does he do? Apart from sit and moan and try and censor internet companies. That's all I see him do. So I guess he has got more freedom. Freedom to moan. Which includes parenting on his own terms. Well, I think we established that when Meghan strapped on the moon bump. You know, that they were even pregnant on their own terms. You can go on bike rides or date night. He went on bike rides with his own. There's pictures of it. He went on bike rides with his father and his mum. He went on date nights with that harpy that he married. They showed the pictures in their mocky-series. Oh, without the British press tracking our every move. Oh, I want to cry for them so hard. Especially when Megan calls them to let them know where they are. You stupid. Honestly, God, you stupid man. Do you not know that your wife does that? She adds that the more time passes, the more William and Harry seem to be setting into their respective lives. No open conflict, just radio silence. Nah, it's radio silence from William's side. Harry wrote books, went on TV shows. He's done everything, basically, to slag off his brother. So the only conflict has come from one side. It's William that's been radio silent. As far for what the future holds, historian Marlene Coning adds that William and Harry are separated by more than an ocean. No SHIT, Sherlock. Okay. There are no plans for a reconciliation. I happen to agree with that. Why would they reconcile with these two? They are two brothers living separate lives. I think they're like two brothers now that I don't think they acknowledge. William even acknowledges that he's related to that thing that lives over in America with his wife. Well, it says one how Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet's upbringing is just like their royal cousins. How could it be? Their upbringing is nothing like their royal cousins. This is a story I'm going to have to do next, because it says Meghan Markle's lifestyle brand, as ever, gives fans an opportunity to see more of her home life. Never got to see her home life. She filmed it in a fake kitchen in someone else's house. What? Than ever before. And any pictures that she puts out, it's just like crap about her. Pictures of the back of heads and stuff like that. We don't even know if these are her kids. They could be like mannequins for all we know. And last week she revealed a very regal addition to the grounds of her $29 million estate. Oh yeah, they really live like the royals, where places like Buckingham Palace and that are where they're worth so much money, you know, that like you can't even put a price tag on them. Alright, what's the thing she did to her Monarch mansion? An image posted of her brand's Instagram account to its 860,000 followers showed the Duchess swinging on a wooden tree, swinging amongst greenery, wearing a gorgeous yellow dress. Oh my god. So what's that? How Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet are just like their cousins? This is how. This is how. Because she's put a picture up on our grifter website, swinging on a tree. Yeah. How can the royals ever compete? Their life's just so similar to the Wales's children. I bet you there's like more stories. Like, there's a feature where we've seen many royal gardens over the years, including the Royal Lodge, where Princess Beatrice and that grew up, and Prince William and Kate's country abode. Yeah, but what's that got? I don't understand, like, how that makes their life the same as the royal children. The royal children live in literal palaces. The royal children. get severe protection from the police. The royal children have access to the crown jewels, which I still say to the royal family to check because we do not know what was in those moon bumps. But what a bunch of crock. Honest to God. If I can be bothered reading any more, I'll do a part 2, but I'm just sitting here shaking my head. Shaking my head. These two are pathetic. Pathetic. Alright, guys, I'll get going now. I love you lots. Bye.